I'm Barry Funkhauser, and from Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the Barry Funkhauser Show. Here's what's going on. California snowpack is nearly 175% of average, but we're not out of the drought yet. And an Orange County attorney has been accused of stealing $10 million to fund her lavish Vegas lifestyle. And with me, as always, from Los Angeles, over there, General Know-It-All and Frozen current events guy, Frozen Joe. Probably, hopefully, got your heater fixed over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
freezer. Have you been living in a freezer down there?
No, we did get the heater fixed, so luckily we're not in a freezer. It's cold though. It's especially cold for Los Angeles. Like we got down last night, we got down into like the mid 30s, 36, 37, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
it was cold. It was not warm.
Well,
I do not like it.
We're in on the Strip here, broadcasting from the fabulous and luxurious Paris, Las Vegas, which I'm going to get all the gripes out now because it ends on a good note, good story. But the gripes are going to happen right now. And here they are. There's no coffee. There's no.
Wait. There's no coffee maker in your hotel room?
That's right. There's no microwave. There's a fridge that doesn't keep anything cold. And when you ask for something from, the thing, there's now an app. There's not a person you can call. There's an app. Hi, I'm your virtual concierge. If you need anything, let me know. I'm like, how about a goddamn coffee pot? And
what's wrong with the app? I mean, I think I would love that. I mean, I think it would be much more efficient.
Until you need a coffee pot, then they said, unfortunately, that is a luxury item that we're not able to provide. But
that's not on. That's because the hotel doesn't provide it for your service level. So
is that
if you want a coffee pot, pay more money for one.
Okay, all right.
That's what it comes down to. Or you could be like me and Linda. We have a full kitchen that we bring on our road trips.
we decided we're going to do that next time. We were naive. We thought everybody would have a coffee pot, but apparently
no. People don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
it's like not a thing. Like Linda, when she goes on business travel now, like complains about it constantly that all she wants in her freaking room is a small single serving coffee maker. That's it. She wants to get out of bed, push a button, and have coffee ready in 4 minutes. She doesn't want to have to go down, put on clothes, go down to the lobby and get whatever crappy coffee that they're making down there. No, she doesn't want that. So I get it.
Well, the app says, we encourage you to go down to many of our restaurants and they have fresh hot coffee available. Joe, what is the most
Vegas? That's different.
What is the most amount of money that you have paid for a large black cup of coffee? Can you remember in your whole life what is the most amount? We're just talking black coffee here, no fancy wansies, just a large 16-ouncer.
$8 maybe? I don't know.
Okay, that's about on point here.
Yes, you're in. Nothing in Vegas is cheap anymore, and nothing is free. Everything they are taking you for everything that you got now. And yes, hotels don't have amenities like that anymore. It's just not a thing.
So those are my gripes. There's another minor gripe that the ice machine is a mile away. That was not fun, but that's rich people problems, I guess. The ice machine is so far away. But
the ice machine's so far away. How far away? Like you have to walk down a hall?
2 halls. It's like
two whole halls. What are you gonna do?
The ice is melted by the time I'm back to my room. And so
actually, I was looking and booking some stuff for trips.
You're going to the District of Columbia.
Yes, that is correct. The District of Columbia.
You're going out of
Manhattan, New York City. No, stop, out of the country. No, so we're going back. We're going to go see Linda's family, and then we're going to go take a train. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
When you're in
so excited. Like, wait, what?
Go to a bank and exchange money when you're in D.C. because then you get fresh bills. That's what I heard.
Not true. No, that's not true at all. No, that's
barely circulated currency.
No, that's stupid. That is, whoever told you that is that has no idea about how money.
Really? Oh,
no, that is not true at all.
Shucks.
There's no Federal Reserve anywhere near the District of Columbia.
I have
So
false information.
no, it's dumb. Um, if you want, you can just go to a bank and say, "Can I have fresh bills?" And they'll find you fresh bills. Like most banks get fresh bills like on the regular.
How about that?
That's just the way that money distribution works in our country. Okay, that aside, I was actually looking, and I was having the same problems that you were. I was looking for hotels, in New York City. Like we're staying with family in DC, so luckily we get to save about, I don't know, $1,500 when we're in DC, because man, hotels are expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in New York, and we're trying to find, I'm just looking for something, with some kind of amenities. I'm not looking for everything. And I understand that hotels these days aren't going to have mini fridges. They're not going to have microwaves. This isn't like an extended stay. We're not like this isn't the Marriott Vacation Club that has like, kitchens or half kitchens or kitchenettes or whatever.
Excuse me, I just need a coffee maker. Gosh darn it.
Hotel room. I know, but you know what? A coffee maker is expensive for hotels these days. So they are pushing all of that kind of pricing and all of those things onto the consumer. They don't want to even wrap it into the price of your hotel room anymore. So looking in New York, I was finding the same thing, like no coffee makers in the room. Most didn't have mini fridges, which is fine. Like, I mean, for a hotel room, I guess I don't need a mini fridge. It's just a nice have. However, I did find one that did have some type of amenities. It is a Marriott Properties, the town home suite, the town place suites. They had like a little kitchenette, and it was pretty reasonably priced, and the hotel was only made in 2018, so it's probably really sweet.
Don't you only go to the Marriott? Aren't you like exclusive?
I am now brand exclusive since we got the vacation club stuff. Well, I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I need to be more savvy about rewards programs. And I need to start taking advantage of those more, especially because I think Linda and I are going to start traveling a little bit more since we got the travel bug in COVID, since we weren't able to go.
You better be careful, Joe, because the Venn diagram of curmudgeon and person who takes advantage of deals, they connect.
They intersect. Yes, I understand this very well. I'm trying not to be curmudgeon-y, but come on, I'm going to take advantage of some stuff.
Yeah, dude.
So I want to get some points. I want to get some rewards, that kind of thing.
You can join AARP and you don't have to be 50 plus. Did you know that? You can join it at any age.
Why would I want
advantage of the deals.
You can't. Yes, I don't think you can take advantage of the deals.
You absolutely can, without a doubt. I looked into it. I have friends in their 20s that's like, yeah, I'm a member. Here's my card. I get
cool. I'm gonna be super curmudgeon-y then, and then I'm gonna be an AARP member. So yeah, we eventually found some things. Hotels are expensive. This one actually like has a microwave, a hot plate. It has a dishwasher. It has like a little stove top. We're actually going to make some food in New York, so we're going to save a little bit of money. But when we road trip, like I said, we have like, I'm actually in my closet. I'm sitting next to my kitchen right now. We have a full kitchen in here. We have an old single use Keurig coffee maker that we take. We have a hot plate. We have a little grill, a little propane grill. We also take our Foreman in case we have power. I have a lot of stuff, so we take it all with us, because when we are on road trips, we have found that a lot of these hotels have none of this stuff. And, when you're in the middle of nowhere and there's like, I'm not looking to eat at your local diner or whatever. That's a lot of sodium in that food, and that really, really hits me and doesn't make me feel all that great. So to save money and to eat a little bit more healthfully, we typically stop, do some grocery shopping at a grocery store, and make ourselves some salads, or we grill some chicken, throw stuff in like that. The biggest savings is breakfast. We could just like wake up, I can make some eggs and stuff, and we can get on the road. So yeah, think about it. Think about making yourself a little road trip kitchen.
The smart traveler. There he is. Well, Joe, I did take a trip around the way to the old Imperial Palace, your favorite Las Vegas casino that is no longer.
Yeah, what is it now?
It is now the Link, and
The Link. That's right.
it's got the high roller in it, which is the big Ferris wheel, I think they're called, that goes up in the sky. Isn't that a Ferris wheel?
Yes,
And
that is correct.
and it turns out to be my sweetie's favorite spot so far in Vegas was there was an In-N-Out burger there that's really fancy looking. There's
Yummy.
just so many things. It kind of reminds me of City Walk if it had like a lot more budget and more attractions. It was a very fun time. So, you could still go to the Imperial Palace, kinda.
Okay, well, I want to clarify. That's not my favorite hotel in Vegas.
Oh, that was mine. That was
Tim and the Katie family's favorite hotel in Vegas because it was the cheapest hotel on the Vegas Strip.
Heck yeah, $9 room. I remember the day.
Oh man. Oh, back in the day, we were getting rooms for like $35 a night. It was fantastic, and that was like in the 2000s. Still.
Yep.
So that was not terrible. My favorite hotel in Las Vegas is the Venetian.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'll have to take the sweetie there before we get out of town, the Venetian.
Yeah, I like their rooms. They're all their rooms are suites. They have a sunken living room feature and some really good views of the Strip. So
nice.
I like the Venetian. That's, me being bougie.
All right, Mr. Bouge, let's get into the news today. Well, after several years of drought, California's snowpack was well above normal, but still water officials warn that the state is not out of the woods just yet. The good news is that statewide, the snowpack is 174% of average for this state, and California is expected to see more rain and snow now and over the next 7 days. Here's more. Listen, Joe.
The series of storms really boosting the Sierra snowpack. It's now off to one of its best starts. Officials conducted the very first snow survey of the season this morning, and it's a good sign for the drought. KTV's Tom Vakar monitoring today's survey and joins us now from the newsroom. And Tom, some big snow totals are always welcome, but boy, we've got a long way to go here.
A very long way to go, as you will see. It's very early in the season, but it's very encouraging so long as rain and snow keep on coming. At 11 a.m. Wednesday, the California Department of Water Resources took the first measure of the Sierra snowpack at Phillips Station by the entrance to the Sierra at Tahoe Ski Resort. This is just one of 260 measuring stations that determine the overall size and water content of the snowpack.
We recorded a snow depth of 55.5 inches. And a snow water content of 17.5 inches. That results in 177% of average to date.
Sierra-wide, it's a very healthy 174% of average, including the Southern Sierra.
Our snowpack is actually off to one of its best start in the past 40 years.
You just cannot overstate the importance of California's snowpack. Historically, the Sierra snowpack has provided 1/3 of California's water supply. California receives 75% of its fresh water from rain and snow falling on the watersheds north of Sacramento. Rain and snow runoff has been helpful to the 6 mega reservoirs serving California in recent days. In looking at the current levels in California's biggest 6 reservoirs, they now average just under 37%, almost 2% higher than we reported on Sunday. Enough water to put San Francisco's entire 49 square mile footprint under 10 feet of water. The reservoirs, though, are still 63% empty.
We'll need consecutive storms, month after month after month of above average rain, snow, and runoff to help really refill our reservoirs.
The Director of Water Resources makes no bones about the storms coming, which, though helpful to the snowpack, can be very tough on communities.
There is significant flooding from local rivers and creeks throughout California that is going to continue with the storms that we anticipate in the next several days.
Now, if this continues, PG&E's vast hydroelectric system that runs on water flow could generate almost twice the power of the Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant at a significantly less cost to consumers since the water is free, compliments of Mother Nature. Tom Bakar, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Oh, Joe, I love nerd data so much, and there's so much nerd data in that. 2% over 5%, 63% under, but we're not out of the woods yet. Okay, well, I'm not worried anymore, man. If they can put 10 feet of San Franciscans underwater with the snowpack, I think I'm okay. Here you go. Okay, the rain cloud coming.
No. I'm glad the rain cloud's coming. We need the rain, but we need the snow. I'm fine with this is all great news. This is all great news. We all just forget that this happens, and then we get all this water, and then we don't continue with our drought restrictions, and then people use a bunch of water, and then we get all the water.
Hey man, they just told me I could farm again. They told me I can water anytime I want, as much as I want. And
why? See, we shouldn't allow that. Like, just because we have some water now doesn't mean in 3 years we're going to have water. We could.
Hey, man, I turned on the sprinkler and I left.
Please, that's terrible. Don't say that stuff.
No, I didn't do that. I'm just kidding.
I know you didn't do that. But we don't. This could be like we're getting hammered right now. We're getting lots of snow. It's great. We need snow, not rain, because we don't want the rain to melt the existing snow. We need that snowpack to melt slowly. But
I mean, it's going to go up now with this big old thing that we're.
Well, sure, but we don't know. This could be the last storm we see in Southern California for like 3 years. We don't know. Like, the meteorologists are future forecasters. They're not fortune tellers.
They're not the fortune tellers. Yes.
So like they don't know. So we gotta still be on low water usage. We gotta. Just because some of our reservoirs, like Oroville, is like over 100% now, right? That's great. They got a lot of rain. They got a lot of stuff. Some of our local aquifers are getting filled up. That's great. But that doesn't mean like, oh, hey, we got water now. Let's just like go waste a bunch of water. It's raining. Let's go turn on our sprinklers as well. No, we gotta be smart. We gotta start storing a bunch of this water somewhere, anywhere. Store it. Put it back into the groundwater. We don't know if we're ever going to get rain again. Weather patterns and climate patterns are shifting, and things are getting nuts. So I am glad that we're getting snow, but we need to still be smart about water.
Okay, fine. I thought that was a little harsh, them saying you still have to beware, but okay, I'll listen to you again.
Hey, if I am going to realize my dream of seeing the San Joaquin River from the mountains to the sea,
dude,
we need to save some water, okay? We need to save some water.
This climate change is a real thing.
It is. And before I die, I probably only have, if I'm lucky, 30 more years.
Oh, here we go again. See, I
got 30 years to see San Joaquin River flow from the mountains to the ocean, and I want to traverse the whole thing on a freaking kayak. Okay, that is my dream in life. I want to do this. I want to make it happen. Okay. So we got to conserve some water so I can live out my lifelong dream. Okay, that's all.
I can't wait. I would love to see that happen for you.
Hey, have you ever done the LA River kayak tour?
Not yet, but I heard it opened up again, and I'm really interested in it. But then again, I'm not interested in it because what are you going to see on that, really? What are you looking at?
It's actually really fun. Sure, you start in do you know where Frogtown is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you start over in Frogtown. Frogtown is over by the 5-134 interchange for all of you in and familiar with the freeways in Los Angeles.
It's kissing Glendale, just kissing.
Yes, that is true. So you drop in down there, and it's part of the old U.S. Army Corps of Engineers construction with like the big concrete sides and the barranca, right? So you drop in there, and then you go through the part where they pulled up all the cement from the bottom, so the water could like get back into the ground. So the water could seep back into the aquifers. So once they pulled up a lot of that concrete from the bottom, a lot of trees and plants and shrubs started like growing back in there. They did a lot of good cleanup, so they took a lot of the trash out. And it's actually really interesting. The guys who do the kayak tours know a lot of the history about the construction of the LA River Channel back in the 1920s by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And they also have a lot of the information about how the reclamation project to rewild the Los Angeles River system is going. So
dude,
I recommend it. It's a good time.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Yeah, go in like May or June.
Can we go together after we go to the drag show?
Well, can we do it on a separate day? I mean,
no, we cannot.
No. We have to do everything all in one day. Okay.
No, just those two things.
Just those. No, because I don't know. Because then I don't want to.
You can do the kayak first if you've ever.
Can I shower after? I don't like going to events when I'm like smelly and sweaty and stuff. That's all.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it. It's fun though, but I would recommend doing it in like May because then the water level is still sufficient enough. There were certain parts like we went in July, and the water was a little low, and so we had to like
scrape around.
We had to like pull our kayaks over some rough spots, but
never fun.
I don't know. It was I don't know. I went with my brother and Linda, and you know what? We had a blast. And after that, we got burgers. It was a good time.
Was it a cheap day?
Yeah, the kayak tour wasn't that expensive. $25, 35
Not bad.
bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you finish up. They take you back to Frogtown. There's like a nice little bar that's like on the river in Frogtown right there. Yeah, it was a good time.
I used to live in Frogtown next door to a sauerkraut factory.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. No way.
Yeah,
Frogtown is like this
corner.
Man, Frogtown is like this really crazy neighborhood because there's only like one way in and one way out.
Yeah, I lived there before it was cool. I went back and I was like, what's with all of these fun bars and restaurants and bikeable? This is fun. How come it's a good time, Frogtown.
It's a good time.
Check it out if you're not from Los Angeles. It's a good locals. I'm going to a locals thing before I get out of Vegas. I'm going to North Las Vegas. We're going to go to bookstores around the area, and I have Chase, our local hero, with us, who I think is going to be on tomorrow, and he's showing us around, telling us about things we don't know about Las Vegas. So I'll have a full report with Chase Shumway, the Twitcher, tomorrow.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Well, today's show is brought to you by
the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, promoting Las Vegas as the world's most desirable destination for leisure and business travel. What happens here only happens here. Visit LasVegas.com.
Good deals on that website. I was going to take the sweetie to the Love Cirque du Soleil, but we ended up going to the store instead and spending almost the same amount of money as you would go. But yeah, it's a very good thing, and it's almost 20 years old. That thing opened, the Beatles Love Experience at the Mirage opened in 2006.
Oh, wow.
And it's still banging.
You know what? I've only seen one Cirque show.
Which one was that?
Mystique.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Were you in the back?
What?
Were you in the back?
No, we were like in the center, I think.
Yeah, I think you really, if you want to enjoy those things, you gotta spend the extra money and get the good seat, because even a poor seat is expensive now unless you know how to get in. Visit LasVegas.com has deals, man, but you don't want to splurge. You want to splurge when you go to the Cirque shows because you really want to get in front.
I just don't think that I'm a Cirque guy.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's probably it. I would just much rather go see like a rock show.
Bat Out of Hell is playing here at the next door at the Flamingo.
Oh, and we know Meatloaf's daughter, Amanda.
Dude, and it seems like a fun time, so that might be something that we explore.
Very cool. Oh, hey, here's a random note. Amanda, she moved out to Kentucky. She was going to do some screenwriting stuff. She actually got a radio gig out there.
Oh, really? Good for her.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Like I like Amanda Ade. She's
boy, that was way before we started podcasting. We were doing shows with Amanda Ade way long ago.
Yeah. She's, you know what? She's good people. If you've never seen her, she was on, was it Treme? What was that HBO show about New Orleans?
Just Google Meatloaf's daughter.
Yeah. Anyway, she was on. I think it was Treme. It might have been another HBO show. She's done a bunch of screenwriting. She loves horror. Loves horror movies. Loves writing horror movies. Loves acting in horror movies. Loves talking about horror movies.
And she's good at it too. She's very good at that format.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, good for her. So I'm really happy. I just saw that on LinkedIn the other day.
Let's get her back
LinkedIn.
on the horn, man. We should get her on the show in a future Barry Funkhauser episode, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll reach out. I haven't talked to her in a while, so it'd be nice to just to say hi.
All right, more news. A Newport, and here's the thing, Joe. I've thought about this, but I'm not an attractive woman. But it actually worked for this Newport Beach woman. A Newport Beach attorney stands accused of living the high life in a Las Vegas casino for 6 months, spending and gambling away more than $10 million of other people's money. Check this out.
This is like a nightmare. You know, I still can't believe that I'm actually living this situation.
Yamiko Sturdivant says Sarah King was like family. She can't believe the beautiful 39-year-old Newport Beach attorney who ran a successful high-end loan company would scam her out of thousands of dollars.
When she's like, I have this 3-day loan deal, you know, it's a rare opportunity. I usually don't have those 3 days that you get a return. You give me $10,000 and you get $20,000 on Friday.
For Sturdivant, it's a devastating financial loss, but it is chump change in King's alleged con. She's accused of blowing over $10 million of her former employer's money to fund her lavish lifestyle and a 6-month gambling binge while living at the Wynn Resort and Casino in Las Vegas.
Sarah has always been into the luxury life, very well-dressed, charismatic, very smart.
King's second husband, Cameron Pahlavi, who is Iranian royalty, a relative of the late Shah of Iran, connected King with LDR International, which is now suing her for fraud and civil theft. King worked for LDR as an agent, facilitating loans to high-profile clients. According to the suit, she used pictures like this with NFL superstars Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes to showcase her fake lifestyle and alleged connections. She's accused of fabricating loans using expensive cars, watches, even NFL contracts as collateral. Millions of dollars gone. In court documents, King claims she only has $11 left to her name.
Let me tell you, she didn't only steal from a billionaire. She stole from normal people like me. What she has done is evil, and there is no way she can get out of this.
Yeah, I agree. What she's done is evil. If she's using other people's money, man.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Don Lemon thinks that this woman is over the hill.
How do you?
Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Past her prime.
Yeah, past her prime. Yeah. No longer a functional member of society.
Yeah. No, this woman has to go to jail. This woman has to go to jail for a really long time.
Yeah, but she's not. She's going to get like 3 years, maybe 5 years.
Well, I just don't. You can't steal $10 million of people's money and only spend like 3 or 5 years in jail. They're never getting this money back. It's gone. They can't she doesn't have any kind of funds to recoup these losses. So no, she should be able to just get out.
Are you sure she did stuff with the money? I mean, she stayed at the Wynn for 6 months. Maybe $10 million went just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh.
I'm sure that there's a suite at the Wynn, or there's multiple suites in Vegas that are like tens of thousands of dollars a night, hundreds of thousands of dollars a night. Doesn't Caesar's Palace have like an entire floor that you could just rent?
Yeah. Well, I smell a rat here. I think there's more to this story because she's connected with some sort of royalty from another country. A regular civilian can go through $10 million and get away with it over 6
months. Yeah, they can. Haven't you ever seen Brewster's Millions?
What's that?
Oh my God, Barry! Jeez, how am I supposed to bring up pop culture references if you've never seen anything? Brewster's Millions is a movie with Richard Pryor and John Candy from the early 80s. Brewster gets $40 million that he has to spend in 30 days. If he spends all of it, he gets $400 million. But he can't tell anybody why he is spending the $40 million in just such a haphazard way. Also, the rule is the $40 million, he can have nothing left at the end of the 30 days. No investment properties, nothing of value. So what does Brewster do? He does stuff like finds the most expensive hotel suite in all of New York, rents it out for 30 days. He hires the New York Yankees to play an exhibition game, a 3-inning exhibition game against himself, John Candy, and a bunch of other random, small-time baseball players. Richard Pryor is the pitcher. John Candy is the catcher. Richard Pryor in the movie, actually a pretty decent pitcher, strikes out a couple of the Yankees. Not bad. He also... Richard Pryor buys a bunch of old expensive vases and stuff from like the Ming Dynasty and then uses them as bowling pins. So basically, he just goes around and he takes $40 million and just wastes it in an effort to get $400 million. It's a fantastic, great comedy, man. Really, really, really recommend it. But yes, you can totally spend $10 million like that, especially now. Especially Brewster's Millions was like mid 80s and he was spending $40 million in 30 days. Man, you give me $10 million and tell me I can't have anything left at the end of 30 days, it would be gone in 5.
Yeah.
I would throw such the awesomest party. You have no idea. I would call up my friend Damon. I'd be like, look, I'm going to give you $1 million. I want to have a huge ass party at the Rose Bowl. Right. And then I would spend $2 million. I would get No Doubt to come back and play a show for me. $2 million.
Oh, God.
And I would just have a big free for all. I'd let everybody come in. I would just pay for all the alcohol. I would pay for all the food. Just to have one show like that's $5-6 million blown right there. I would be able to do that.
This is where you lost me, Joe, is you're going to put on a $6 million No Doubt concert. Yeah.
Hey, well, you would have to pay them a lot of money to get back together and actually play a show.
Of all people out there that you could reunite Led Zeppelin.
How? John Bonham died.
Well, most of them.
Well, it's not the same. I love No Doubt. Have you been to a No Doubt concert? They are some of the funnest concerts I have ever been to ever. The last time I saw them was up at what's the big one in Shoreline Amphitheater for their reunion show 2008.
Hey, I saw him close down Irvine Meadows. It was the last show of Irvine Meadows, man. I was there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, dude. Okay, you spend the money any way you want to on your No Doubt concert.
I can. It's my money, right? And I will. It will be a No Doubt concert. It was absolutely 100%.
Well, I wish I had this plot line on my last day here in Las Vegas, Nevada, because boy, the things I would put on black.
No, right? Exactly. So what do you think is going to happen to this woman? I don't think this woman's getting out of jail in 3 to 5 years.
I said 3 years. She'll do 3 years. Yeah.
Really?
By friends in high places.
Just like a slap on the wrist? Really?
Yeah, friends in high places. There's some sort of thing. She's going to blame some. There's going to be some. We'll follow the story and we'll figure it out. But I think 3 years max.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
People get away with more and do less.
It's true.
All right. So, Joe, before we go, we're going to have probably Chase on the show tomorrow, but I'm still here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Is there, and I'm taking the Sweetie. I finally decided, because the Sweetie is not a gambler, and I myself am also not really a gambler, although if you put me in front of a craps table, I'm going to do some damage, probably take out some more ATM withdrawals. So keep me away from that. But I found out
the craps table.
I love the craps table, man. It's so fast. It matches my brain speed.
Really? But I just like throwing the dice, even though I'm
No,
never.
I don't like that part.
Here we go. just a note to anybody: if you ever go to Vegas with me and I am playing craps, do not bet when I roll. I am the worst roller. I am terrible.
Yeah, me too.
Terrible. I am like 2 rolls, crap out every freaking time. It sucks.
Yeah. I thrive off of the energy of others when it comes to rolling the dice. But
you are a craps vampire.
That's right. But I did find that the sweetie is interested in roulette, virtual roulette. And there are many virtual roulette tables. It's very fun. And as a new visitor to this casino, we've gotten $10 in free play. So, Joe, I ask you, because you are very lucky, is there a number in your mind?
Black.
What is that? 23
black.
23 black. Okay. 23 black. So that's the number you should or should not play.
What? Well, that's what I would play.
The one we should or should not play. You play 23 black. Okay, we'll try it.
Well, I mean, is it even a thing? I don't even. Let me see.
Why is it 23 black for you?
Because I don't like red. And 23 is my number.
Okay.
But let me just see if it's
23rd.
I think it's 23. I think 23 black is a thing.
Yeah, and today is the 23rd, so this might be kismet. And
that's right. Yeah, I would. Yeah, go for 23 black.
Okay, I might win $10 million, and then you're.
Can I have some of that then?
I'll book No Doubt for you. That's as far as I'll go.
No, don't spend your money. No, don't. That's too much. Yeah.
Only if you wish me the best of luck today.
Oh no, it looks like 23s are red.
Oh no,
is there a 23 black? I don't know. I haven't played roulette in a long time, so I'm checking up. Is there a 23 black in roulette? Oh, I got to spell roulette right. Hold on. Blue. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Images. Beep, 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 burp, burp, burp. American roulette wheel. Nope. 23 looks to be a red. So you can go 23. That's fine.
What am I going to do? 23 red now? Is that?
I guess.
Now I'm confused. See, now I'm going to bet 23 red and black, all black. So I'm going against.
Well, don't go against yourself.
Okay, so 23 red then. That's what we're going with, 23.
Well, I like the number 23.
The wheel is spinning. We have to decide. It's going.
Okay, well, what
drop the ball.
Do you only play numbers on roulette, or do you play like the first 12? Do you play black only? Do you play odds only?
Man, I got dollars everywhere. I got dollars on the 4 corners. I got dollars on the first third. I got dollars in the odd. I got dollars on the color. I pick few numbers. I'm all over the place. I'm treating it like I'm winning chess, and I got all the plays.
I have literally played roulette like twice.
Oh man, it's fun.
I spend all my money on craps, and then I lose all my money on craps because I'm terrible at craps. But you know what? It's fun. And like I said, I like throwing the dice.
This is our compromise. Me and the sweetie, this is our compromise. In roulette, you can also lose. In craps, you lose a lot of money quickly. But in roulette, you can lose a lot of money over a slow period of time, and events take place while you lose this money that's slow enough to figure out. So I think that's our compromise, is we decided to lose money on the right pace, and we're playing roulette today.
I'm just going to lose money by going to, an Italian restaurant. Oh, yeah, that's where we're going to go. I'm going to lose my money at Batista's Hole in the Wall. That's where we're going to do it.
Okay. All right.
That's good. That's a good Italian place. If you've never been in Vegas, I recommend.
Yum.
They have good garlic knots.
All right. Well, that's enough for today. We'll be back tomorrow with a guest. I think it'll be our Twitch friend, Chase.
Yay!
This is the Barry Funkhauser Show.